Welcome to Module 4 of the Playground Safety Training. For this segment, we will cover two safety hazards associated with playground safety, entrapments and entanglements. As a young child or educator, can you remember a time where you experienced some form of entanglement or entrapment? As we can all attest to, this experience can be quite troubling for young children. During this segment, we will take a more in-depth analysis of playground hazards most noticeably associated with outdoor play, such as entrapment and entanglement. Module 5 will focus more on surfacing and other equipment issues. All hazards should be taken seriously, however, the following are significantly serious hazards. First, we have entrapment. Entrapment occurs at any opening or play equipment or structures where a child can get stuck. Entrapment hazards are serious and life-threatening. To prevent entrapments, openings should be smaller than 3.5 inches and greater than 9.0 inches. Some equipment that pose these types of risks include stairs, decks, ladders, rope climbers, and barriers. Let's think about some examples of these things that can happen on playgrounds. Watch this video of a young boy playing. What are some possible ways that he can become entrapped or entangled on the structure? Other examples include: Example 1. In order to reach the rings, the child enters the opening between the bar's feet first. Their waist fits through, but unfortunately their head will not fit through the same opening, resulting in entrapment. Example 2. Any opening between 3.5 inches and 9.0 inches may entrap a child's head, whether the child enters head first in one orientation and attempts to withdraw the head in a different orientation, or the child enters an opening feet first where the opening is large enough to allow the body to pass through but not the head. In addition, entrapment can occur even if the child's feet are touching the ground. What are some ways in which you can avoid these two scenarios at a facility? There are tests that have been developed using probes to help identify entrapment hazards. There are several different types of probes that can be used. Torso probe checks the area for the body of a child. Head probe checks the area for the head of a child. Fish probe checks the angle on equipment and fencing. For dimensions for making your own, see the Consumer Products and Safety Commission Handbook for Playground Safety. So why do you think that the measurements between 3.5 inches and 9.0 inches poses a problem? A child's head is larger than their waist. Research indicates that children tend to enter openings feet first. If they enter an opening that is between 3.5 inches and 9.0 inches feet first and their waist fits through, it is very likely that their head will not fit through the same opening and they are then entrapped. Children's clothing can be entangled in play equipment. Areas that can entangle clothing include protrusions and projections and upright V angles of less than 55 degrees. Since we have already talked about entrapments, let's take a look at V angles. An upright V angle hazard is defined as a V-shaped corner less than 55 degrees by adjacent components of play equipment. If one leg of the V angle is horizontal or sloping downwards, the angle is not a hazard. That completes Module 4 of the Playground Safety Training. Module 5 will cover surfacing and fall zone related to outdoor play. For assignments related to this video, please refer back to Module 4 in Moodle. If you have any questions, please feel free to visit the Playground Safety website at www.ncplaygroundsafety.org or visit our resource page on Moodle.